It's the Steelers and the Browns under the lights on Thursday night.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 23 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Holding, offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Browns at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. Here's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now a first down throw, Watson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here come the Steelers for the first time in this game with their free agent signing at quarterback, the former number 2 overall pick. Trubisky.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Won't be easy here after that sack. Now you got Trubisky and the Steelers facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw here. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Trubisky. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Trubisky to throw again. Again, it's Johnson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Jalen Smith coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate. A nice carry. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down. That drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of them.
They'll throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Chubb will get the call running left. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Watson. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. That's going to be caught by Pickens. He's got room past the 30. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. York now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Harris running straight ahead. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Steelers send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case,
oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. The 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. After the interception, here's Watson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ahkello Witherspoon. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Trubisky to throw. Flushed. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50. 30. 20. 10. 5. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for the Browns TD. York on now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our Tiburon Studios here in Orlando. We'll take a minute and look ahead at what's to...
No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Down the right sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Boswell good with the extra point, and he makes the score 21-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 42 yards now on the ground at just 7 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Watson on first down. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be fourth down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. Here's Watson. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Trubisky. And his throw is incomplete. That's when this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Now Trubisky to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Trubisky will throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They run for it with Harris. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 4th down, Watson. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. They go up the middle with Chubb. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Throwing now, Watson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Trubisky's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not not just the number of bodies. It's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
He's going to pick up the first down and end zone. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Here's Trubisky. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now it's Watson. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory.